episode of Anderson TV. I'm Josiah Summers Anderson. So, today's episode, well, it will be about Roblox. So, have any of you ever played Roblox before? Well, I have. And I say that it's been 10 years since I first played the popular video game. But this week's episode will be all about Roblox and Louisiana's lawsuit, which I have printed out right here, and Roblox's response to it, and as well as child safety concerns regarding the video game. Because there's a lot going on. So I should have talked about this in August, September, when Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill has filed this lawsuit against Roblox and its creators. And then I will talk about what I think will probably happen with this. I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, but I'm trying the best I can. With the limited knowledge that I know, I'm learning along with you all. All right, so let's go on with the episode. We'll be right back. All right, so what I have here is a printed copy of the lawsuit that the state of Louisiana has filed against the Roblox Corporation. Now, I'm obviously not going to read all of it, and I might not understand like at least 60% of the legalese that is here, and I'm a criminal justice major and I'm still learning. So, but I'm only going to talk about the parts that stood out to me. So they talk about the history of Roblox and on type of laws that Roblox violated within Louisiana's revised statutes. But what is surprising to me is that the evidence that the state of Louisiana has against Roblox. So, like for example, on I don't know what number page, but if you pull up a PDF of the lawsuit online, you see that this picture located under between number 32 and 33. You see a screenshot from a Roblox so-called strip club experience. I mean, who would think about putting a game like that on there? I mean, they should talk to the creator of that game, because Roblox, they have creators of certain games that should not be there in the first place. So, and you also have screenshots of Roblox experiences with Nazi and KKK material. I'll let you guys take a look at that. And what else? Oh yeah, a Roblox sex simulation experience. I'll let you guys take a look at that. Avert your eyes. That's between number 40 and 41, where that photo is located. And as for the Nazi and KKK material, between 38 and 39. So, as we go on, now, completely shocking, there's a game on Roblox called the Public Bathroom Simulator. Take a look at this madness. Between 46 and 47. Ridiculous. Who would even think about putting this trash on here? Another picture between 52 and 53. Another Roblox experience. And there's some escape to Epstein's Island, age restriction options, and experience example. It is right below 53. of the lawsuit. Okay, so, and they have games related to Diddy. I know that people like joke around about Diddy. So they will have Diddy party games and escape from Diddy and stuff of that matter. So between 59 and 60 of that Louisiana lawsuit. Let's see, what else here? Between number 66 and 67. A public chat wall for a group named Adult Studios, where users openly solicited child sexual abuse material. That is that public chat wall. Let's move on. Below 70, a demonstration of how easy it was for a 42-year-old account to find a child user on Roblox to get the child to move the conversation to Snapchat is between number 70 in that lawsuit. And let's see, many predators do not even hide their intentions, roaming Roblox with usernames like Egram Miners. I'm not even going to repeat these, but you should know what names they are. Earl Brian Bradley. This is number 82 of the Louisiana lawsuit. Let's move on and see if there's any more evidence of these things here. And then it's just information, just more information. All right, so anyways, that is it for like the evidence. If you guys want to check out the lawsuit yourself, I think Fox News, they have a PDF of the state of Louisiana lawsuit. You don't have to print it out like I did. I mean, I could have pulled all this up online. Did it all online, but no, I had to print it out just to show you all. All right, so Roblox response to Louisiana's lawsuit, because every time that there's a legal action going on, the corporation in question has to respond. So, basically what Roblox is saying is that they are, let me read the bullet points. So, at Roblox, constantly innovating safety tools and launching new safeguards. They take an industry-leading stance on age-based communication. It started as a platform for children, and while 64% of the user base is now 13 or over, the platform has rigorous safety features built in. We dedicate substantial resources to help detect and prevent inappropriate content and behavior. Let's see what else here. So safety is critically important to families and da-da-da-da-da. Roblox collaborates with law enforcement, government agencies, mental health organizations, and parental advocacy groups to create a resource for parents to keep users safe on the platform. In addition, Roblox maintains relationships with multiple child safety organizations. Safety is one of the most important challenges facing the online industry today. They're right about that part. I remember watching a YouTube video that Chris Hansen did on his Have a Seat type of show. I never watched it, but I watched it just for that episode. I think he interviewed with someone who exposed the child safety concerns that happen on Roblox, and guess what? The guy that was exposing it, I think, got a cease and desist letter from Roblox telling him to stop. Now, I'm just absolutely ridiculous. So, if you know that it is bad, then why aren't you doing more to stop it? Maybe is it that you have something to hide? Now, let me just say that Roblox has completely been a downgrade. Now, thanks to this lawsuit, it is even more of a downgrade. I mean, I'm not even surprised. So, to me, Roblox was better from the first time I played it in 2015 than I think right around 2023, right around 2 years ago, that it began to be a bit mid, as some people in my generation would say. So, and then these days, I don't really play Roblox that much. I mean, I don't really have the time for it. So, anyways, I think that it is these experiences that are mostly questionable, and that the users that probably created these experiences, these games on Roblox, should be taken into question as well. I guess Louisiana filed this lawsuit just so that Roblox will probably time the news on the users that probably create these games, like Public Bathroom Simulator. Now, what kind of person will want to play that game? And being at a Diddy party, Epstein's Island, and stuff of that matter. What kind of mess is this? So that is why I said that it has completely downgraded, in my opinion, 2 years ago. I'm not going to say the reason why it downgraded Gen Alpha, but yeah, it's been an absolute downgrade. So yeah, I don't really play popular games on Roblox. Sometimes I do, and I know obviously during COVID, of course, that I would play Roblox off and on, off and on. There are other things I did during COVID, other games I played. So, anyways, I think into like the legal aspect of it, um, I did a little bit of research on this yesterday evening, and since Louisiana filed this lawsuit that Roblox could come up with the defense like Section 230 of the Communications Technology Act. I don't remember the exact name of it, but they might use Section 230 for like potential immunity from these types of cases because of like safety concerns and whatnot. So, if this goes to trial, which will probably be very interesting to see, but it's been since August 25th that a news article was actually written on this, that Louisiana began to file this lawsuit against the Roblox Corporation. So I would like to see those who actually allow this to happen to be held accountable. So I don't think that it'll just be the leadership to be held accountable, but I think the people that created those um, inappropriate experiences in the first place should be exposed as well. So, but if they can't be identified, then they will go after leadership. So, I guess that's why the state of Louisiana filed this lawsuit. So, anyways, um, there are all kinds of child safety concerns, not just Roblox, but I guess in every aspect. I mean, especially in the age of social media, especially in the age of AI, where that is coming in. I mean, child safety concerns, well, it's a big problem. So, which is why it is very important. So, I think the generation that is coming along right now, Generation Beta, which comes right after Alpha. So, Gen Beta started this year, January 1st of this year. And they're most likely going to be the generation that is fully raised in AI, in a world of AI. Most likely raised that way. Gen Alpha could be raised in there somewhat, but Gen Beta it is like a 99% chance that They'll probably be raising world AI. But it all comes back to where are the parents in this situation? So they probably need to time the noose a little bit on on like regulations, on like child safety on these platforms. So today, young people are using social media as young as, well, I think like middle school age. They get their first phone by like 9 years old, which I think is way too young. But good thing they aren't using social media, because if they are, then we really need to talk about that. But it all comes down to the parents. It all comes down to the guardians and what they can do. So anyway, create some privacy settings, create some regulation safety settings. I mean to say safety settings, like a time limit, all kinds of limits and safeguards that they might have. And if they don't work, file a report or file a lawsuit against the company so that they will do better. Because, I mean, especially in this world, I mean, even with many safeguards that you put into it, well, it is certain that those might not work, but it depends really. So it's very commendable what the state of Louisiana is doing, and I think Florida's Attorney General did the same thing, and I think it was another state that did the same thing as well. So, but I only picked Louisiana because I think it's the most recent, and I live in Louisiana, so that's why I picked this out. All right, so I think just to summarize that, yeah, I played Roblox. I started playing 10 years ago. It started as Roblox Studio when I would be at the local library. I would be at the local library on those trips that me, my brother, and my aunt would go to the library. And yeah, the first thing I would do is play Roblox Studio because they didn't allow Roblox on the library computers. So then when I got a chance to play Roblox on the mobile phone, of course, I played on my grandmother's phone, then I played it on my phone. So I remember the changes that Roblox went through. I mean, do you remember what the old logo used to look like? I did. And I remember how it changed. And it changed again, and it changed again to how it is today. So, but Roblox has downgraded. I mean, I know I said Gen Alpha earlier, and well, I think I was right. Because the chats, they're a bit different. Of course, I can't help but open the chats in the game and see what they're talking about. Of course, I would not talk. I would just walk around and see what's going on and see what is mostly interesting in those games. So games like Roblox High School, Brookhaven, um, all kinds of role playing games and city games and vice versa. So, but I don't ever play those so called experiences. I mean, especially those that are considered like memes or something like that, like Epstein's Island and the Diddy Party and stuff of that matter. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I know that you have teenagers these days will probably like joke around or something like that, but I don't think that's nothing to joke around about. I mean, you never know. Of course, they might make a game starring the assassination of Charlie Kirk. I hope not. But if they did, of course, I will report that game, and yeah, I would take it directly. I would take it directly to Roblox. And if they can't do anything, then all right, probably file a lawsuit or something like that. Because can I condone that? I mean, no. I mean, we like to joke around about tragedy, but you can't do that. It just will not fly. All right, so we'll be right back. All right, everyone. So that is it for this week's episode of I Understand TV. So I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine. I did an interview with this past January, February, I don't remember. Samuel Hampton, I think he's the secretary of the Yuma County Libertarian Party. He started his live stream, I believe it was Monday that he started his live stream, and I think that he's about to do a live show as I'm recording this Wednesday, October 15th. So I think he does shows every Monday through Friday from I think about 5:30 Central Time. I'm in Central Time. He's in, I think, Pacific Time. So, anyways, go check out his show. So subscribe to his YouTube channel, which is Samuel Hampton, and check out his live stream show, which is called Liberty Reborn, Freedom Reborn. I don't know the real name to it, but that's what it's called. So he does all kinds of amazing things, and I hope would like to interview him soon and probably do more interviews. All right, so, and I have an announcement. So I Understand TV, we're not starting another podcast, but it is an audio version of these episodes of I Understand TV. So this episode could be on Spotify, but in an audio version of it. So it'll be a podcast, an audio version of the episode, and whatnot. All right, so that is that announcement. And oh yeah, so the book that I'm working on, Brainwash, I haven't been working on that since, well, I worked on a little bit of it since I have started college here at LSUS. So, but I will get to it. So my goal is I will probably finish the book by January of next year. So everything that I wanted to do, from all things Jeffrey Epstein to the political assassinations lecture, and among others, of course, will be taken into next year. So until I come up with like more ideas. So I'm pushing it aside. So, anyways, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe if you are new, like if you are interested, comment what you think, share with everyone you know, and turn on the post notifications. Do those 5 things for me. All right, so that is it for this week's episode. I'm Josiah Summers Anderson, signing off. Goodbye, everyone, and have a nice rest of your week, and good luck.